Hello, my name's Claire Jarrett, and during this short but very important video, I'm going to show you how you can easily grow your coaching or consulting business by setting up a system that quickly and easily generates qualified prospects who book themselves into your calendar for a sales conversation. I'm going to share with you how I generate up to 276 qualified phone appointments in a single month, and how I consistently use a combination of methods to deliver sales leads every week for my coaching business. So if you're a coach or a consultant who's been getting amazing results for your clients, but you're not bringing in enough clients, then let's find the answer, because there is a solution, and I'm going to reveal it all to you in this video. So here's what you'll learn today. The precise step-by-step system that creates qualified leads who book themselves into your calendar for sales conversations. No more scrabbling about talking to unqualified leads. This will show you how to get hot leads booking themselves in for sales conversations rather than you having to chase them. Just imagine the difference that would make in your business. How to ensure only ideal clients apply to work with you. Getting rid of tire kickers and ensuring you can keep your energy high by working only with perfect clients. A very simple way to ensure you get great prospects arriving in your inbox, not time wasters who drain your energy. How to stop messing around on social media and focus only on areas that deliver results and clients. If you're one of those who hangs out on Facebook and Twitter, posts regularly but can't figure out why no one engages with it, and you're wondering why, then this is for you. But first, very briefly, who am I and why am I talking to you today? Like I said, my name's Claire Jarrett and I am an authority in generating sales leads through online marketing. These pictures, this is my family and I having fun at a few different locations around the world, and that's not a real fur coat, by the way. I've been asked before. Now, I specialise in getting prospects who are ready to buy coming directly to you rather than you having to chase them. I've been a specialist in inbound marketing ever since I set up my first business back in 2007, when I learned from a tiny self-built website and a small Google AdWords campaign how to generate sales leads for my first business. Since then, I've trained over 31,000 people on face-to-face courses, group programs and training webinars, showing them how to generate more sales through inbound leads for their business. I originally specialised in Google AdWords. Now for the past 3 years I've been spending my time deep within Facebook, using it to generate anywhere from 50 to 90 qualified appointments every single week for my team and I to talk to. And what I share has been proven to work time after time and gets results for people all over the world. Now, before I go any further, I just want to show a few examples. Here's 1 month when I created 279 booked phone appointments for myself and my team to deal with. That's right, 279 booked qualified sales leads. They had all applied to work with me by answering questions to qualify themselves and then booking themselves in for an appointment. Imagine that in your business. Maybe you just need 5 appointments a week or 20 appointments a week. You can generate this volume of qualified phone appointments so easily just by using the right process that I'm going to show you today. I also wanted to show you the results of a lead magnet I created that generated 62 appointments in a 7-day period. You can see all the appointments here in my inbox. Here's some more examples of other results I've been generating in the last 3 months. All I did was build up an email list using a couple of different free giveaways that we're going to be talking about shortly. Then I sent Facebook ads at them. And then I simply sent out an email list to that list I'd built and generated up to 84 phone appointments from a single email. Here's examples where I generated 37 sales leads, 78 sales leads, and 84 sales leads. Imagine that in your business, having the ability to send out a single email and get in 84 sales leads in a 24-hour period. Now remember, these are all qualified sales leads. They booked in appointments specifically, they chose a time and date, they filled in questions, and they applied to work with me. But that's enough about me. Now let's focus on you and how we can help you bring in more leads for your business by following a simple plan. Now, here are some frustrations that I hear from clients a lot. Now, if you've experienced any of these, or maybe even all of them, then you're not alone and there is a better way. You're great at delivering your high-value coaching program or consulting services, but you can't seem to find enough leads. And you're fed up not having a reliable way to get leads in every single week. You're spending time on social media, posting away on Facebook, tweeting away, posting on Instagram, uploading YouTube videos, but no one seems to be listening. It can be so frustrating. You're wondering, are you wasting your time? But some people appear to have got it working. So you know it must be possible, but how? You can't seem to find a way to get people off your Facebook fan page or email list and into a sales call. What is the point in building your list if you can't figure out what to do with it? You don't have a reliable method to constantly bring in new leads, and every month you start from scratch. Every month you're scrabbling around for leads, maybe speaking at a few events, maybe trying a few blogs, maybe even trying to buy an email list, but they all produce the wrong type of leads. When you do get inquiries, they're not really qualified and they're really hard to convert. Who wants poorly qualified clients? Where you lose heart because you hear them saying really early on, I haven't got the money or the motivation. When you do manage to get clients, they're not ideal. You sign them up just to make ends meet and pay the bills. Then because you're working with them, they end up taking loads of time and you don't have any time left to look for decent clients. To sign the deal, you've ended up lowering your prices, which makes everything so much harder and even more likely to happen next time. And this then leads you into the same cycle week after week, month after month, and nothing ever changes. Now, there is a better way. So if this is you and where you are right now, then believe me, there is a better way. And you'll want to watch all of this video so you can make some immediate changes using my strategy and get some immediate clarity in your business. Aiming for a way to get a load more leads, charging higher prices and filling your programs or services every single month. Now, before we go in any further into our appointment generation funnel, the first thing you're going to need is a way to get these leads booked in. So your first step is to create an appointment booking system. You need to create an appointment booking system and combine it with some questions that people need to answer before their appointment is confirmed. Now, why do you need questions? This will make sure that they are really a qualified lead. And the more questions you add, the more qualified the lead will be. Now, here's my suggestions of some tools to use. You could use Accompany, Time Trade, Schedule Once, and there's lots of others out there too. So in my example here, which is Accompany, I ask questions about what they do for their clients, how much they typically charge clients, what type of marketing they've done in the past, and a few other questions. I make these questions compulsory when I set the form up to make sure that only the most qualified leads who are really serious will get booked in with me. I don't want people who can't bother to fill in the form, and if they give one-word answers, I give a warning at the top that the appointment will be cancelled. Now, when you're just starting out, you might want to have less questions and not make them compulsory. This way you'll end up getting more leads to start with. Then, of course, as the rest of your funnel builds and you generate more and more leads, they'll get more and more qualified. So you'll want to add more questions over time to make this, to make this happen, to get more qualified leads. Now, you don't have to pick Accompany, and you don't even have to add any questions to start with. If you want to, you can just set up a basic account with Time Trade, set some time slots you're available, and you're then ready to start sending leads to it. But I normally suggest having at least a couple of questions if you can. And the second step, think to yourself, what is the number one question your audience really, really wants to know the answer to? You then just set that up as a lead magnet that people will opt into, so you can collect a load of email addresses. Now, some examples might be checklists. For example, here's a process to follow. Ebooks, fairly self-explanatory, answering in detail their top question. template, some way of making something faster for them to do. And of course, my favourite, best of all, webinars or automated webinars that run on autopilot all around the world. And you want to be proud of what you create. You want to be really proud, but you also don't want to take too long, so you're not aiming for perfection. Give yourself 4 hours tops and create your first lead magnet to give away for free. You'll then want to create some emails that you're going to send out with your lead magnet. So your first email will just be, here it is with the link to download the lead magnet. 24 hours later, how did you enjoy it email? Ask them if they want help putting what they read into action, and if so, to book in a call. Now don't skip this step because you'll get a lot of leads this way. And then of course, advanced tip here, add in a few more emails that continue to add value, but each time include your booking link. Now you do of course want it in your lead magnet as well. Making sure of course it is great quality, as we've already spoken about, but not perfect. Now the whole point is of course to create this lots of goodwill, so you do need to make sure that it's really valuable. Now you want to pop your booking link at the end. And here's an example of how I would word it. Would you like to know how to apply this in your situation? Simply click here to book in a planning session with me now, where I can help you figure out how to apply this in your life or business, depending on what type of service it was. And that alone, that can generate lots of leads. You'll then want to start marketing your lead magnet everywhere. And depending on the size of your audience, this alone should bring in a number of leads. So you'll want to email it out to your existing email list, asking people to share it. Just take action and get it out there. Sending it to LinkedIn contacts through their messaging system, giving them a link to go and download the lead magnet. Adding it to your blog for people to opt into. Your blogs aren't just for reading, you can use them for getting people to opt in as well. Using it to build your email list. And of course you can get people to get appointments booked in that way as well. But the best of all, the number one scalable method is a Facebook advertising campaign. You can start small with just $10 or $20 a day, building it up as more and more leads come in that you turn into clients, until you've got a really reliable way of turning on the tap and generating more leads whenever you want. Now here's an example of a checklist I gave away as a lead magnet through Facebook ads that added 454 people to my email list in 3 days. Let's take a look at this ad. This ad went into a webinar, an automated webinar. Some of you might have seen this and even signed up for my list using it. So this advert alone was responsible for 492 people signing up to my automated webinar and then being added to my email list. Now imagine that, creating one advert and having 492 people sign up to your list. And of course, you can start small like that, or you can go big, depending how many leads you want to bring in. Here's an example of 1 month when I used Facebook ads to generate 3,957 webinar registrations for just one of my lead magnets. Not bad. Now imagine that, adding nearly 4,000 people, 127 people per day to your email list. Of course, now you need to get them booked in. So by now you'll have been building your email list rapidly from webinars and other lead magnets. They'll know who you are as you've been gaining their trust. So the next step, you just need to get them off your email list and onto a phone call. Simply offer to help people, give them the opportunity to talk things through with you. Here's an example of a sample email that I sent out that generated 64 applications, just offering to help people plan out what I had shown them in one of my lead magnets. Now your final step is to decide how much money do you want to earn and how many leads do you need in order to make that happen. Now let's use this to plan it out. So let's say you're currently charging $3,000 to new clients joining your program or service. Some of you may be charging more than this, but let's start at $3 for now. If your goal is to earn 20,000 a month, that's just 7 new clients you need to bring in. Now let's assume that your average conversion rate when you talk to clients is just 1 in 5. That's just 35 sales conversations a month to hit 20,000. Many of you tell me you've got higher conversion rates, 1 in 4 or 1 in 3, which is great. Of course, you just need less sales conversations. Now that works out at just 1 lead per day and talking to 9 leads a week, and that would bring in 7.2 clients a month. Now let's up our goal. What if you wanted to hit 50,000 a month? You could put your prices up to 4,000, and then you just need to bring in 12.5 clients a month. To do that, you'd need to talk to 62 people a month, 15 people a week. And of course, at this stage, if you wanted to, you could hire someone to manage some of the sales conversations for you, like I do for some of my other programs. So you just need a plan. This is an easy to implement system that creates super qualified leads who book themselves directly into your calendar. Meaning only ideal clients will apply to work with you. Getting rid of time wasters, making sure you only work with perfect clients. Imagine how much easier and more fun your business would be. Only spending time on relevant areas of social media. No more pointless tweeting or posting, only focusing on what generates leads. You get to work with amazing clients that are really attracted to what you've got to say, getting great results and doing what you do best, the reason you went into coaching or consulting in the first place. You get the income that you deserve rather than struggling to find new clients each month and having to drop your prices, giving you freedom in your business. You finally have a system that delivers ideal clients direct into your inbox day after day that is consistent and reliable and works. Let's look now at examples of 3 of my clients who followed my plan. I've just gone through Claire's program. This was a fantastic decision as she gave me a clear sales funnel I could use to start generating leads and sales straight away. So that's Shelley Hutchinson from Client Nectar. Sarah Luann Jones from Courses for Careers in NLP. Since joining Claire's program a few months back, I've launched 3 programs so far. 3,745 members, all paying £19 each. I've also been implementing Claire's Facebook ad techniques, and last week made 17,000 from 1 Facebook post, all fully automated, while I wasn't even in the office. Emma says, I've hired Claire on a number of occasions now to help me take my business to the next level. Claire's knowledge is second to none and the value she gives her clients is immense. My business wouldn't be at the level it is if it wasn't for Claire. Now, if you're a coach or consultant with a great service, would you like me to show you how to implement this in your business? Would you like me to show you how to generate a stream of qualified sales leads for free in your business? If the answer is yes, then fantastic, you're in the right place. My question is, are you going to be next? Do you want to be my next superstar client? Are you a coach or consultant who's got a premium program or service and wants to fill it consistently month after month? You're great at what you do. Wouldn't it be great to fill your programs and services with perfect clients? Do you want to have the perfect client applying to work with you day after day? No more trying to chase clients. Let them come directly to you using my strategies. Do you want me to teach you how to implement this step by step in your business? Who wouldn't, right? So if your answer is yes, then I'd like to ask you to apply directly to talk to me, where I can give you a free personalized plan on how to get this working in your business. For a limited time, I'm offering you a free complimentary planning session with me directly. We'll get on the phone and I'll find out all about your business. I'll offer advice on ways you can get selling online. I'll help you plan out how this strategy I've spoken about today will look in your business and discuss how it can work with you. I'll help you plan out realistic numbers and identify ways to make quick wins in your business. I'll help you figure out the fastest way to make all of this happen in your business and the order in which to do it. At the end of the call, one of two things will happen. We'll either decide that we're a great fit to work together, and I will invite you to join my program and get this implemented in your business. This means I would personally help you implement everything we've spoken about today and that we talk about on the call. If we're not a fit, that's fine too. I've got lots of people already applying to talk with me, as I've demonstrated today, and I only want to work with those I can definitely help. Either way, the call will leave you with far greater clarity and a plan of where to go next. Now, before we go any further, to qualify for a free planning session, you must be a coach or consultant with a great high-ticket product or service and deliver amazing results for your clients. That goes without saying. You must be wanting to bring in at least 4 more clients per month, where every client is worth a minimum of $2,000 to $3,000 each, and you must already be selling at these prices. You must be able to sell your services if I help you get clients on the phone. I cannot work with people who are new to business or who are new to selling. You must be an action taker who follows instructions and get things done. I'm looking for people who want to grow their business extremely rapidly, that are real action takers and that are really ready to take that next step. You must be financially capable of growing your business. If you're looking for a program that will show you how to get clients for free, this is not for you. This method relies heavily on paid advertising, and you must be able to invest in your business. And you must be ready to get started now. There's no point applying for a planning session with me if you're looking to get started in 6 months' time. I want to work with people who are ready to get started immediately. So, book in a time with me now. Simply apply for a planning session by clicking the link below this video. Of course, you'll be asked a few simple questions as you'd expect. Please complete the form carefully and don't use one-word answers. These slots will go quickly, so do book in a slot now by clicking the link below, and I look forward to speaking with you. Apply for your free planning session, and I'll be talking to you shortly.